Welcome to the Kiddie Pool Room. This is our first episode, so today we're going to keep it casual. I will be talking with my boy Chris,
What's up, Jules?
and we have Reese producing for us. Little clap, 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 clap. Okay, so, Mac Miller, we could totally go there, bro.
Let's do it, Mac, my boy.
So I don't even know where to start.
Remember, here's the thing with my journey with Mac Miller's music. I remember seeing his early stuff on YouTube.
Right.
Like a while, like when he was doing that. You're like, oh, this guy's pretty legit, but I didn't really follow him.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, when he was actually like really big, I was like, isn't that one guy?
Well, yeah.
From YouTube? And then I like rediscovered him.
Well, he did a lot of stuff with, like, do you know who Chuck English is?
No.
He's another rapper or whatever. So when Mac, like, first came out, my brother was on him, like, instantly. So, like, I got that influence from him.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I was just following my older brother and whatever he listened to. So,
yeah,
like,
sure.
But I wasn't, like, big on him. You know the album Blue Slide Park, right? Okay,
no.
that's like his first, like, that's like one of his first major albums.
Okay.
And, like, that album is what pushed him into, like, his stardom, kind of.
Okay.
Well, cause Mac Miller, like you know how most artists, like, they have, like, that debut album, it does good, and then they just keep going on and on. They step up until they hit the peak and fall.
Mm-hmm.
With Mac, it's like he freaking, like, he was blowing up out of nowhere. You knew his name, and then he'd disappear for like 2 or 3 years, and then he just randomly come back up. And it's like, I don't know, you don't see that a lot with, like, artists. So it's like, it's weird now that he's passed away. You see a lot of people, like, it's like he's actually blowing up for the first time.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's definitely like a testament of like how good an artist really is if they can step away for that long to do something.
Right.
And then once they come back, their fans are like, we've been waiting. Like we're so pumped. Like, let's go. But like, I feel like for certain people, if you step away for that long, like, you've fallen off.
Right.
Like, you need to like keep people engaged.
Which is hard, bro.
It is hard.
We all make music here, and it's like putting out stuff is hard. If you don't have a team and you're not, like, most people have lives outside of their music. That's how we get music.
Yeah.
That's how we talk about things, because we live our life. So it's like doing that and then still having that concrete fan base is incredible. It's honestly incredible, dude.
I feel like social media has been like a big reason as to why people, like artists, need to engage with their fans this much.
Right.
Because if you think about, like, before social media, people, like artists and bands, would step away for like X amount of time, like let's say like a year, to work on an album. You won't hear from them.
No,
and then when they come back,
they J. Cole it, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
So like, I feel like with social media, like, we see like such an insight into artists' lives.
Right.
That it's expected to see them all the time. So it's really hard to just step away and still keep a core fan base or just keep people engaged.
I mean, that's how it is for me. Like, I dropped my last project last year, and it's already been over a year since I'm planning to drop my other one. And it's like, it's cool because, I'm still local, so most people that listen to my stuff, I have conversation. They're my friends,
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not even big on social media. Like, I don't get the idea of, like, everyday post. Like, I get it if you're big, but I'm saying, like, for instance, I'll go out to dinner, bro, and my mom and my brother are taking pictures of the food, and I'm like, can we just eat it?
Yeah, no, for real.
They're like, phone's gotta eat first.
No,
and it's
absolutely.
Like, I just, I don't.
I
get
was thinking about that a while ago. How our generation, at least for me, I'm 20 now, and I've been on social media probably since, I want to say 13.
Right.
Probably when Instagram came out, like 2013.
I remember that.
So from like 13 on, I've been on the internet and like social media.
Right.
And I think that's like, we haven't really seen like the true effects of what social media is.
No, not at all.
And like what it does.
No.
Like I couldn't imagine myself on social media below 13. Like my 6-year. Can you like? There's like 6-year-olds on like
dude,
Instagram.
I can't do it, bro. I can't.
Like
and they
that's
do all
crazy.
the little dances. Do
Yeah.
you know that I seen this article. It was, I don't know how legit it is, but it said that that these girls are like these like 14, 15-year-old girls are developing tics from TikTok.
I saw that.
Like actual tics.
Yeah, I saw that.
That is insane. Well, I mean, because dude, each video is like what, 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You look at freaking X amount of videos a day, and then you multiply that into your whole year, bro. That's got to be messing up your brain.
Let's talk about that. There's like, it's TikTok. Well, okay, so there's Vine, right?
Right.
6 seconds.
Fine.
Yeah. R.I.P. But so TikTok, I feel like, has changed the way we are able to hold retention.
Yeah.
Things like if a video is over like 1 minute, 2 minutes, I'm like, I'm not gonna spend the time to watch
think about that all the time.
Like think about like a 10-minute video, like
right.
That's like a deal breaker for some people.
No, for sure, dude.
Because they're used to just watching a bunch of videos in a short amount of time, because they're only like 30, 60 seconds long.
I mean, that all of that goes into like everything. Because I mean, like, look at artists and the amount of time of songs they drop.
Yeah.
Most songs are like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah. And you also see that with, how quickly the hook or the chorus of a song comes in.
Right.
Like,
right.
They're a lot of times now they like start off with the most catchiest part to engage the listener, just like you would with like a short video, because you don't have to commit so much time to get, the catchiest part of the song, whether it's like the melody or the hook.
I mean, because if you think about it, like, okay, so most of us nowadays, when we find new music, we find it on our phones. So if we're constantly scrolling, constantly going fast, you kind of have to like if you're gonna put a song out there, you kind of have to have like the catchiest part first.
Yeah.
Because people are just gonna keep going by, blah 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 blah. That's why it's like, that's why a lot of songs are disappointments, because you're like, you hear a cool song, like you hear like the cool TikTok, like whatever, they have the cool trend, like that song I showed you earlier, or whatever, and then you listen to the whole song, it's like, wow, this song's trash.
Yeah.
But
it's and I feel like you also see that with a lot of music, is that it's almost like they make the music for the TikTok, like dance or something.
They
like
do.
They make it have like 3 switch ups in the song that would be really fun to do like a dance to. And I feel like they definitely like Tootsie Slide, for example.
Tootsie Slide.
Like 100% with TikTok in mind.
Right.
Or just like making it an easy format to like go viral,
which sucks.
Do you think that like is a bad thing about like music, I guess, like where it's headed?
I'd say it's not bad or good. It's more of just a change. That if you want to be an artist who, if you're in the industry solely to make money from it,
that's the avenue.
That's where you want to go.
100%.
And it's like, dude, like I'm telling you, like if I wanted to take that route of being an idiot and just putting out whatever I could think of, just some dumb 30-second thought of a song, I could blow up right now.
Yeah.
I could save up 2 paychecks and blow up one song. You know what I'm saying? Put it out everywhere, put it on YouTube, blah blah blah, and it's stupid. It's dumb. Like, the Island Boys. I'm an island boy. Like, bro, yeah, they're smart in the sense of that they knew how to make people look like, how to get that attention. But at the end of the day, it's like anybody can get that 30-second spotlight.
But it's the fact of holding it. That's the biggest thing.
And it's like, what do you want to be known as?
Yeah.
Do you want to be known as an island boy? Because if that's what you want and you just want the money from it, go for it. And then, like, a lot of these people, like, are smart in the sense of they'll do something dumb at first and then they'll show their true side of, like, how real they are or whatever. But it's like, it just seems like a cop-out to me.
Yeah, I think it's also one of those things of, like, how well that song is going to age.
Right.
Like, are we going to look at, like, these, like, TikTok songs in, like, 20 years?
No.
And show our kids, like, these were, like, the bops.
And
not as a joke.
Right.
Like, this was the stuff I listened to. Or it was like, man, that, like, really did not age well.
I can't even remember half of them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And to be honest, I I probably like early 2020, I got hooked on TikTok.
For sure.
And then I had to delete it.
Right.
Because of how much time I was spending on it. Granted, like, I'm like not super engaged with what's going on TikTok, like the trends and stuff,
Right.
but like the really popular stuff, still aware.
Right.
Because like it reaches other platforms.
Yeah,
like it'll pop up on Twitter or Instagram or whatever.
Right.
But I just saw how much time I was spending on it, and it's just so addicting.
It's
like you just don't realize how much time you're spending on it because like every video is so short. So it's like, oh, just another one. Like it'll only be like 60 seconds, and then like 30 minutes or later.
It's crazy because you look at it and you're like, you wonder why people are so depressed. And it's like if you look at your weekly usage, you spend freaking 30, 40 hours on your phone a week. That is legit insane. That is like me looking. Okay, imagine I had a rock in my hand, just a rock, straight up, just a plain old rock, and I looked at it, didn't go to the bathroom, didn't get a drink, didn't do anything. I just looked at this rock for 40 hours straight. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
You would be sent to a clinical hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I mean, I'm at fault of it, bro. But it's like, now imagine this rock is giving you all this information at lightning speeds. And people wonder why we're so anxious and why we're so ADHD, why we're
I think that's like a first for any generation.
Yeah.
In terms of like, I don't know, like I feel like a lot of problems that's going on with our generation can be attributed to social media
100%.
and
100%.
just like smartphones in general.
Yep.
Like I was talking to my mom about this a while ago, just like talking about like how weird it is, like comparing like upbringings, like
right.
Being on social media, like you're constantly reminded about like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to be at this age. Like, oh shoot, like this dude has a car.
Yep.
Like by now, like what am I doing? And so like it's a constant like reminder of like seeing that the grass is greener on the other side type of deal.
Can straight make you depressed.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like past generations have never had to experience that before.
No, not at all. But the difference is that those who did experience that and saw the guy with the better car, that guy actually had it.
Mm-hmm.
Most social media apps are just highlight reels of people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those people who flex all of that are not living the life that you think they are.
Yeah.
They're living that life because it interests you and they're making money from it.
The biggest like realization I had, because I don't like, I mean I still post on social media, but it's probably like maybe once a month, which isn't good for an artist at all.
I hear you, bro.
But
I hear you.
when definitely like in middle school, high school, I posted way more. I was way more engaged with it because everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
But I think it like hit me when I started just posting. Like I had an urge, like I need to post on Instagram.
Right.
But it was like, why? Like, why do you need to?
Right.
But like that's when it hit me, was like, oh my God, like I've like trained myself that like I need to post.
Yep.
But like for like what reason? Or like why are you taking a picture of your food?
Right.
Like I understand like flexing on some food. Like I've had some good food and I need to take a picture of that.
I did
but
it
like
at the festival.
Yeah. But it's strange. It's super strange.
A lot of it's just self-affirmation, bro. A lot of it's just like, I need to do this so these people that I'm friends with or whatever think I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how is that cool? You know what I'm saying? You know what's cool? Showing up somewhere and being a cool guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And I don't know, dude. Like, it's weird. It's really weird. I mean, like, back when I was, like, 16 or 17, like, I was always posting everywhere I go. But then, like, I don't know, something clicked to me, and it's like, now people will post me on their Snapchat or something, like, when I'm hanging out with friends, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird. It's just, like, I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, I'll be cool, like, over a Snapchat, but it's like, now I got to think, like, okay, we're hanging out, and now I got to think, oh my God, how many people do they have looking at me? Did I look weird? Did I do that? It just messes up the whole vibe entirely.
Yeah, I've pretty much like retrained myself to like be in the moment more.
Straight up.
Yeah, and my brother and his wife recently had their first kid.
Oh,
and
awesome.
actually she'll be a year old this month.
Dope.
But it really had me thinking of like, they like posted about her on social media like day one. I'm like, this kid has been in the world for a day,
Right.
and is already on Facebook.
That's weird.
Like no say about like if they want to be on it or not.
Right.
That's so strange.
Do you know how many like weirdos there are in the
yeah,
internet, bro?
but just like the fact that like this person never had a choice in it.
yeah.
Not saying it's like wrong to post about your kid. I just
No,
think it's
but-
like an interesting thing to think about.
Yeah.
Like
for
this
sure.
is just like the new normal type of thing.
Yeah. It's so weird, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother's got kids and stuff, and it's like, it's weird seeing. It's the weirdest part about it is like knowing somebody and then seeing what they post on social media, because you're like, this guy's like doing like even close family members. They're talking about this, like they're having like, oh, I love her, blah blah blah, this, and it's like, my brother fights with his girlfriend every other freaking day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird, bro. It's so weird to me. That's why I try to like. I go on social media, obviously, but like, it's better for people to like just make that disconnect.
Yeah.
That, like the stuff I'm looking at is purely entertainment, and it does not influence my life.
One
You
of
know what I'm
the
saying?
one of the best things I've done is turning off notifications for social media apps.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like even if I don't have any reason to, like Instagram for example, if I have like no reason to go on it and I have the notification, I'm probably going to open it, and then like if I get a DM or something and I open it or respond, I'm probably still going to stay on Instagram for X amount of time.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you turn it off, like if someone needs to reach you, I mean, they'll probably have your number if they're going to reach you. Or just like anything, for example. So like having notifications off on certain apps that you don't want to spend that much time on, I feel like is super important.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Most of them, if anything.
Yeah.
I mean, apps are designed to get your attention.
Yeah, man, what was it? It may have been a TED Talk or some article or something talking about how social media has been framed in a way to be looked at as a tool.
Right.
But it's like a calculator never sends you a notification to stay on the app.
Right. Right.
Type of thing. A calculator is a tool.
Right.
But like you know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about.
We're basically little slaves that are trafficked into this because that company who made that social media app got 20 or however many people to promote on their app. So the more people they get on that app, the more money they make, because they're making revenue from us looking at ads, us doing this, checking out that, blah blah blah.
That's also something I've realized is like I've been seeing so many ads on Instagram and also accounts I don't even follow.
Yeah.
Like that must have been a new update or something.
It is.
Like,
I've seen that.
Yeah. So like every like 3 posts you get an ad. And then now I'm seeing like after that accounts you should follow.
Right. Yep.
And then also I saw that they were showing you that it was like a little like tip saying like you should, like, tired of like your friends or something, you should make like an extra account, like a Finsta. So it's like
too much, bro.
They're doing
It's
the
too
most. They
much,
really
bro.
are.
It is. I mean, it's just by the time we're 40, there are going to be laws. Straight up, there's going to be laws about social media.
I think social media came so fast and is such a new thing that the U.S. government, or just anything for that matter, just didn't know how to accurately respond to that or to govern that.
Well, because how do you govern that?
Yeah.
How do you govern an app, or how do you govern a platform that is based on the freedom of speech?
And also borderless.
Yeah.
This isn't exclusive to a country.
Right. It can go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
And don't get me wrong, like social media I think has been a great thing in certain applications. I've definitely had a good time on social media.
100%.
I just think it's the matter of being aware of what's going on.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just scary watching it dive into our real lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's legit making people act differently.
Yeah.
I mean, think about when you're with your friends and you are all in a circle and you guys are talking and the conversation's dying out, and you'll see people just instantly, they'll just pick up their phone if they have nothing to say.
I literally was just about to say that.
It's weird, bro.
It's weird to watch it and like be aware of it.
Right.
It's like you could be sitting at the table literally having a conversation stops for a second.
Yep.
And the people are like, what else is there to do? And
Right.
just pulls out their phone.
And it's like, when did it become so bad to have silence? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why
Yeah.
can't you have a conversation with somebody and it die out?
Mhm.
There's a lot that can be said when no one's talking.
Mhm.
Like conversation isn't just speaking. It's our body language.
Yeah.
It's what we're all thinking about.
Mhm.
It's that group thought. It's all of
Yeah.
it. So it's like it's so weird to like why talk to somebody if you're just gonna freaking like pull out your phone the second you can't think of something to say.
Mhm.
How about take a second, process the room, process the conversation, and then think about something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean I don't know, bro. And like a lot of awkward conversations happen. That's just a part of life, and it's like it's only awkward if you make it. You know,
Mhm.
and that's where I feel like a lot of people who are big on social media like don't like because you it's hard to be awkward on social media because you can make it whatever
Yeah.
you want.
I'm definitely like more comfortable on social media than in person.
100%.
Which is such a weird thing.
Right, because it's fake.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Uh-huh.
like for me personally, I love being awkward. I think it makes me who I am.
Yeah, I agree.
Because imagine me perfectly every time we're talking. I am saying everything perfectly. Laugh, cue, punchline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, bro, that's not how it is.
Mhm.
Like the real beauty in all of that is the weirdness of everybody,
Mhm.
which is the name of my upcoming project coming out
This
in.
has all been an advertisement.
No, but it's like it's true, you know.
No, 100%.
It's really true, bro.
Yeah.
So it's
and I going back to like just like how it's changed our behaviors, I think is like something super interesting.
Right.
And like with the new Facebook like metaverse thing, which like
Just so weird.
I feel like such a boomer cuz like I don't even know what that's about.
I have no idea.
Like
no idea.
but I saw an article that some city in like South Korea is starting their like they're starting their platform on metaverse
Okay.
to do things in VR. And
I've seen that.
Yeah, so
I've
they
seen
were
that.
talking about that they were going to set up like a virtual like town hall and like clerk's office,
Uh-huh.
and that you could like do any type of like city permit stuff in
I've seen
VR
that.
in the metaverse,
So
which
weird.
is crazy. Like I'm like is the DMV not going to exist anymore? Like are we just going to put on our VR
I
goggles?
hope so.
Are we going to stand in a virtual line in our living room and like in VR? Is that how it's going to work? Like that's so strange.
Honestly, I hope so, dude, because I hate the DMV. But
Could you imagine everybody in VR, like in a virtual line? Like, you know, VR chat?
yeah.
Yeah, like you're standing in your living room waiting in line for the DMV.
Bro, imagine like fighting somebody in the metaverse. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
John, is that you?
Right.
Why are you Kermit?
Oh my god, bro. Dude, I cry, bro. That can't work out, right?
I don't know.
It's
I feel
gotta
like
be
VR
so
chat
weird.
is like such a popular thing with VR. Like I don't have
So
any VR
weird.
stuff.
I
but-
don't like Oculus and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I don't.
But I don't know. Is that what it's gonna be? Is that what's
I
like?
hope not.
Why are you going to, I don't know, like Walmart when you could just like put on some VR goggles? But then again,
Right.
like that's the thing about just like ordering stuff online.
I don't.
Like if for the DMV thing, for example, like
Yeah.
just do it online. Why would you put on some VR goggles to do it virtually?
I mean, all that's weird. Why do people like I Instacart as a side gig.
Okay.
So like I buy people's groceries
Yeah.
and I drop it off.
I got
at
a
their
buddy
house.
that does that. Yeah.
I make a killer.
Yeah.
Like it's just a side hustle when
Mhm.
it could pay my bills if I wanted
Yeah.
it to. But it's like, who are these people ordering food online?
Yeah.
Like, dude, it takes an hour out of your day, 2 hours max, to go buy your own food. And it's like, are you like genuinely that busy?
Do you get a lot of like older people? Or
Most
just
of them are,
anybody that can't go out and grocery shop?
honestly, it's a lot of rich people.
Really? Just rich lazy people?
I live in a cabin in the woods, man. So when I go drop off my groceries like to their houses and stuff like that, beautiful homes, all gorgeous neighborhoods that I didn't even know existed. And I don't know, bro. It's just, I mean, you know, I make good tips and stuff, so that's cool. But it's like, I guess it is just laziness.
Yeah.
Straight up. I mean, if I had the money, I'd probably do the same.
I don't know. I'm such a frugal person. Even if
I
I
hear
have
you.
money for things, I'm like, why would I spend money on that? But then again, like,
That's my
you know,
roommate,
if I had
bro.
like $200 million, like,
You know what I'm saying?
you know,
I mean,
but I think that's such an interesting thing of what this pandemic has like
oh yeah,
changed
yeah,
is the way or just like how willing people are to pay for services that they like before wouldn't have.
Right.
Like, I feel like 5-10 years ago, it would be like, why would I pay someone to grocery shop for me when I could do it myself?
When I got
but
two
now
working
it's
legs.
like, why would I grocery shop when I could pay someone else to do that?
Oh, it's only $20 for the whole thing. That's not that bad.
Yeah, or like, even just like getting food.
Right.
Like, why would I go drive to get McDonald's when I could pay $17 for a Big Mac?
Bro, DoorDash was bad, bro. Like back last year, at the start of the pandemic, I did DoorDash every freaking day.
Oh, I bet it was busy.
I DoorDashed myself to hell,
Yeah.
bro. Like it was
it
was bad, bro. I had like just bags of just McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, just whatever. But dude, like, you know, I look at my wallet, my bank account, and it's like I just spent $40 for a cheeseburger and fries. You know, because I'm lazy. And it's like,
yeah, the fees rack up.
They rack up, bro. And then it's like, oh, that guy was cool. Let me throw him a tip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro.
It's
I can't.
I remember when Grubhub first came out, like years ago, and I downloaded it because I thought it was a cool concept.
Yeah,
and then there was no restaurants doing it in my area.
I remember.
I was
that
like,
too.
damn, like this sucks, and I deleted it. And now, like 3 years later, like
every restaurant, is doing
everybody
it because
does
that's where they make half their money now.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't. That's it's so crazy to me. It's like, it's just we're figuring out more and more ways to be unhealthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's turning into Wally, bro.
Dude.
It really is.
The first step is convenience, and that's what this all is convenience.
Straight
Granted, like there are some like health stuff going on.
Yeah, for sure.
So for
sure. I mean, I dropped off my groceries to a guy who could barely walk out of the door.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
because his daughter pays for his groceries.
Plus, with the pandemic going on, I could understand people not wanting to go out and do stuff.
Facts.
But I guarantee you, once this is all over, this is not gonna just stop.
No,
people are too comfortable with it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's like we do. My family does the Walmart like door or like curbside pickup.
Okay,
it's great.
Yeah,
it's free.
Right.
You know, you don't have to go in the store. You just order online. They bring it out. It's great.
Yeah.
So that type of stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
not going away. And just to see like Chick-fil-A's now. Chick-fil-A, their curbside, they used to have like what, 2-3 spots for it. Now half their parking lot is curbside pickup.
And then it's like, dude, you know what I was talking about with somebody? It was like it's weird that drive-throughs were made for people who wanted like just quick food, like just didn't want to go inside, so it was quicker. But now it's quicker to get your food going inside.
This is It is strange.
Because now it's so weird, bro. Because nobody wants to get out of their car and have a conversation with somebody.
But I've also been in that position as like, why would I wait in the drive-thru when I could just do curbside?
Facts.
So it's like another step of convenience.
Right.
Like the drive-thru was the convenient way to get food, and now we're like entering another avenue of just like waiting in your car.
Jeez, it's gonna be so bad, bro.
Like, it's just a weird, interesting time going on right now.
Right. Because it's like, you know, back in the day, dude, everybody just did their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You went and got your stuff. But most people were good at socializing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or even didn't care. There's guys, I mean, I've met guys, I've worked with people who, like, cannot hold a conversation for the life of them, don't even care. They'll still do their thing. I used to work at Golden Corral with a guy who...
Corral, man.
Talk
about a business that I was scared that they were going to lose everything during the pandemic.
It's bad.
How, like that business model straight out the window.
Dude, it should have died before the pandemic, bro. I've seen a kid dip his whole hand in the chocolate fountain, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like the place is
the
gross,
chocolate
bro.
fountain still there?
There's now a white chocolate fountain.
White chocolate?
Yeah. You know, but it's like
whole hand right in the fountain, bro.
It's too much, crazy, bro. And like I've worked there. You know, we do not have like, okay, the dish pit is like a room maybe twice this size, just filled with dishes.
Really?
2 guys hustling, bro, because we're getting pans, pots, everything coming in and out. Like just really fast. So it's like I get pans back that are like they still have freaking like pork on the side of it.
Oh yeah.
And now that's going in the corn place. You know what I'm saying? So gross, bro.
Did y'all have to hand wash them, or did you guys have like a machine that you just fed it through?
Well, I don't know exactly how it works because I was the steak guy.
Oh, were you cutting steak?
I was cutting steak
Really?
every day, bro.
Okay.
It was so dope.
That's
like,
awesome.
Everybody would walk in, bro, and I'm just like cutting steak up, bro, throwing some prime rib on there, bro.
Yeah.
Our butcher, scary.
Yeah.
Scariest guy I've ever met, bro.
I think if you're a butcher and you're not scary, you're not doing it right.
Dude, he was listening to like Nickelback.
That dude's scary.
Bro, first I walked back there, the whole place is covered in blood because he's like cutting like raw meat, bro.
Oh my
And like
God.
he just looks up, bro, and I'm like, I need like it's just so scary, bro.
Just slams the knife into the cutting board.
Dude, I gave him a ride home one time.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said we were talking about something. And he was like, bro, if you ever screw me, I don't even know him. I didn't even know him. But he's like, if you ever screw me over, bro, I know a guy who can really fuck you up. And I'm like, I don't even know you, bro. Like,
Bro.
I dropped him off one time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why are you so hostile? Like, is it the meat? Like, is it the cow testosterone that's seeping into your body, making you mad?
Who knew how intense butchers at
bro.
Golden Corral
Dude,
are?
Oh God,
That's
the whole place is
crazy.
intense, bro. The whole place is scary, bro.
That's crazy. As
It's so bad.
growing up, like Golden Corral used to be like my family's spot.
It was the spot, bro.
Yeah,
It was
like
the spot.
Sunday after church,
Right.
hitting the Golden Corral.
Right, bro. Because that
With everybody else.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
And now it's like, no, I would not.
Just
go there,
buffets in general. I don't understand how you can survive as a business after the pandemic.
bro. Facts.
Like buffets before the pandemic, health hazard.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, gas,
Yeah.
but a health hazard. But like, if you don't change, like, just the
Right.
idea of like using the same utensil, the serving utensil, as everybody else,
Right. And,
mind blowing.
And then there's always that Karen who's like just picking at everything. You know?
Yeah.
She's like, "Ooh, this looks good." It's like, bro, yo, there is something about like Karens specifically who just there's no sense of boundaries.
No sense.
I was buying stuff the other day, and this like I was at Target, and this old lady walks up, and she's picking at my stuff. She's like, "Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is soft." She starts feeling it and stuff, and I'm like, "Dog, like, why are you touching my stuff, bro?"
Mhm.
All her little friends or all her old friends come up, and she's like, "Look what he got." She's showing it to them and
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, "Bro." Like it's just weird, bro. It's like, why are you touching?
I remember
else's stuff?
my last job. I worked a retail job, and I had this one lady who asked me just for help of where a certain item was, like a shirt or something. And I showed her, and then she asked me to hold it. And then for like 20 more minutes, I was just shopping with her, holding merchandise when she had a cart.
You're
And, like,
shopper.
It wasn't even my department. That's the worst part. I'm slammed back at where I need to be, and I'm holding this woman's Under Armour workout shirts. Like, is there anything else I could do for you?
Bro, I hate.
Do you want me to pay for this for you? Like,
hate those
what else
moments,
do you
bro.
need?
Hate those moments. Like, do you ever have those moments where you just can't like get out of it? Bro?
Yeah.
I remember walking into Walmart and this guy's talking to me, bro, and like. Listen, somebody's talking to me and I don't know them. Like, I'm going to let them say a little bit. Maybe they're not talking to a lot of people all day. And, like, I just entered the conversation. And legit, I'm at the front of the Walmart where everybody walks in. I'm standing awkwardly with my roommate. And he's telling me about how he knows a guy that used to be in a gang and that worked at a church.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
When,
it's like, jeez, bro.
when you're on your fifth damn, that's crazy.
You
And
know
they're
what I'm
still
saying,
talking.
bro? I was like, yeah, bro, that's like, read my body language, bro. My feet are completely. I look like the Exorcist trying to leave the conversation.
Your
bro.
whole body's facing the other way.
Right, bro. It's like, jeez. And like, some of my buddies are good with just like, dude, one of my buddies is a dick, bro. So he'll just tell you to shut up, and it's like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't, bro. I'll just be there.
I swear, just some people just can't read body language in
Not at all.
in those situations.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just super awkward.
Like, right, because like sometimes like maybe if I'm like, because sometimes I'll just ramble to somebody and I won't even catch it, but when I do catch it, like I'll be like, okay, yeah, like you're good to go.
Mhm.
Just forget about it.
Yeah.
But it's like
wrap it up.
a lot of people just don't. Just maybe that has to do with the social media thing, bro. I don't know, but it's like it sucks, bro. Because I'm a body language guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll turn. You know when I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
It's just weird, bro. It's too much. It's crazy, bro. That's why I'm like, I try not. I guess I might. I don't know. I've been talking to my friends about this. people are so comfortable with just coming up to me and telling me anything they want.
Really?
I walked into Bass Pro Shop and I went. That's a whole story, but I went to go buy that furry coat, not poncho, furry coat, and I went to go buy it and I was like, yo, someone smells good. Like I was like, yo, who is that?
In your friend group or like random person?
I just smelled it in the air, so I announced it.
You know, of course.
and then the guy who's checking me out was like, oh, bro, that's me, man. And he's
100%
like, like, dude, honestly, like, I don't even know what smell I'm wearing right now. I was like, okay, what? And then he's like, hold up, bro. Pulls out his phone, goes through all of his messages to pull up a picture of all of his cologne collection.
What?
He's like, yeah, bro, look at all this. And I'm like, I don't care, dude. Like,
wasn't that deep.
No, it was not that. I just said somebody smelled good, bro. He did have this cool cologne bottle that was like bullets, though. Like each little cologne thing that you'd spray was in like a revolver thing.
That's got to be the manliest cologne.
I smell like powdered lead.
Smell like a 50.
It's like, bro, what?
I forget who I was talking to about it, but men's like
their smells are
just their like scent products.
Right.
So weird.
It's
like
so
women's
weird,
like lavender, rose, men's sport. Like
I
sport
smell like
body
a
wash.
grizzly bear.
But like they're not labeled correctly.
No.
Like what is a sport scent? Tell me
every
Axe.
Sports room I walked in smelled hideous. Smelled hideous, bro. Axes, bro.
But like Axe for sure has a product like a body wash called Sport or like Dark Knight. What is that?
You smell like Batman after a crime spree. Oh my god, bro. I don't get it, bro. I have no idea like why people do that, bro. Did I tell you about the guy when I was at Wawa the other day?
No.
I went to Wawa, bro. So I was just getting gas, and this guy just like this. Okay, you guys seen it? People come up to me and just start speaking Spanish.
Yeah, I saw the other day.
I don't know why. Right. So.
Do you have any nationality that is Hispanic?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
I'm white, black, and Native American, unless my mom is lying. but I don't think so, because I look just like my dad. But he just, I think it was that same day. I'm pretty sure it was the same. I think it was yesterday. No, it was probably 2 days ago. Either way, he comes up. He's driving like a freaking Yukon. like a buffed out SUV, bro. And he comes up to me, like he's driving. He's got his kid in the front and then his wife with their newborn in the back. And he pulls out a gold ring and he hands it to me, bro. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And I start walking away. I was just like, I just thought he was being cool. I thought it was like one of those, like someone's doing a video of just somebody being nice. So I was like, oh, cool, gold ring. Thanks, homie. And he's like, wait. He's like, you give me money for that? He said, it's a several $100 ring. And he's like, well, first he starts speaking Spanish to me. He's like, I can't say the words. I don't know the words. And I was like, I'm not Spanish. He's like, oh, okay. Well, I'm from New York. And I'm like, what?
Oh, for sure from New York. That's a New York thing.
Right.
Just hand someone and be like, you're gonna pay for that, right?
So I was like, what, bro? It was just so weird, bro. I was like, I don't have. I said, dude, I'm a broke college student, and like he looks over at me in my gas pump, $45 in my tank. You know.
Yeah, but these gas prices,
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like I was like, no, I'm not. I can't buy this from you. And he's like, why not? You don't have $40? I was like, I don't have any cash. And ATM inside. I'm like, dog.
Like, I got $40. You see how much this costs to put gas in my car?
And he was like, and then his wife's like pleading in the back, like, dude, it was just so awkward.
For sure, like not the first time this guy's done this.
No,
like this
bro.
wife is like,
no, bro, right? And I was like, I gave it back to him. I was like, I can't do this. He's like, whatever, and then drives away. Then he loops back around and he starts going like this to his chain. He said, "Hey, $60 right here." And I'm like, dude, I'm not buying your stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And then he tries to give me the ring. He's like, okay, I'll give it to you for $20. And I was like, if this is a several $100 ring, I'm not buying it from you for $20.
No,
that would be
you know
messed up.
for sure it's he got that on AliExpress, like a 15 pack, selling it for like $200 a pop.
You know what
it's
I'm
like
saying,
fine,
bro?
like I'll give it to you for $50. That's a huge discount.
Right. But it's like, okay, first off, who are you? Why are you here? I just wanted gas, bro.
Yeah.
This is weird,
no,
bro.
that is a New York thing though. Like my brother, he went to New York a while ago and he was telling me that he was in Times Square and some dude had like a python just put it on his shoulders.
Jeez.
And then like they were gonna take a picture, and he was like, "That's $15."
You know what I'm saying?
You put the snake on me.
Right. Dude, what is that about, bro? I don't. People are trying to hustle, I guess, bro.
That's just a different thing of hustling. Like
It really is. Like
that's an aggressive style.
throws a ring at me and asks for my wallet, bro. Like there was no deal there. It was just like now that it's in your hand.
Yeah, now that it's on your finger and you're walking away, it's $50.
Oh my god, bro. It's so weird, bro. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's just my face. Like I just look like I'm not gonna harm you, bro. So you can just say whatever you want.
You're just
me, bro.
approachable.
Right, bro. I mean, I do approach other people fairly well too.
Yeah.
I got a picture with Santa Claus yesterday.
Yeah.
Or 2 days ago. I went to Bass Pro. Listen, Bass
Pro Santa Claus?
Dude, he was first off, missing his front row of teeth. So they had to have found him by the Wawa, bro. Like,
you want a job?
Right? Him looking at the gold ring. So, but dude, he was the sweetest guy ever, bro. He's so sweet, bro. And I got a little picture with him, bro. And I'm like,
that's awesome.
I felt like I was in Home Alone.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, I know you're not real, but if you put in the word for the big guy, it's like, jeez, bro.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Was he in Bass Pro apparel? Was he wearing like a fishing vest? They're just like advertising Bass Pro apparel.
No, he was in the full. I wish I had the picture, bro. I wish I took a picture. He was in the full Santa gear.
Yeah.
Sweetest guy. Honestly, he kind of looked like my grandpa. That's
Really?
what caught my attention. Not that he was in a full Santa Claus outfit, but I was like, there's no way you just drove all the way up here from Ohio to make a little side money, bro.
Dude, I heard that like that's a big business.
It is.
For white guys that can grow beards.
Facts. Some
like
of them,
that's a seasonal job.
Some of them probably like before winter grows out the beard.
Probably
just to get the job, bro.
If I'm a white guy.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if I could grow some facial hair like that and I'm like 65,
right?
Might as well.
Just put on a little weight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or even like some of them like have probably fat suits too, bro. To be honest, bro.
They're fake.
They're fake. Santa? You're not the real Santa.
I remember.
Jeez.
I came to the realization that Santa wasn't real pretty late in my life, I would say. I was 5th grade. I feel like that's pretty, not as late as other people, but I feel like 5th grader, like 12 years old, you should know. Like, you're learning algebra, you should know.
Right.
I just remember how devastated I was. Like, my parents told me, like, 2 days before Christmas, and I was like, you couldn't have just told me after? I couldn't have just had one more? And I remember before that, I was probably like 2nd grade. I was having doubts then, you know, and my dad was like reassuring me that Santa is real. And we were going to a grocery store, and there was just an old white dude, long white beard. I'm like, and it was after Christmas, and my dad convinced me that was Santa, like on his way to Florida, just at this grocery store getting some stuff before he leaves
at Buc-ee's. Oh my god, bro.
He was at Buc-ee's.
Right.
Just you know, I think he had a Harley too. Like he's on his way down south.
It ain't a reindeer, boy.
Just how strange would that have been? Just like being that old man with like this little kid in the parking lot, just like eyeing you up and down, being like, "Oh my god, that's him." Yeah, like, no, man, let me get my Miller Lights and just, like, go home.
I had Santa ruined for me when I was, like, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
My aunt, who I'm named after, my Aunt Julie, she's, like, super Christian, bro. And she just told us one day that Santa's the devil. And, like, bro.
That's not an easy way to just say Santa isn't real. That's just straight in the deep end of it.
Right? Like, first off, I'm, like, 8, bro. So, like, my mom comes home and I'm crying. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to hell because I like Christmas. Like, it was just terrible, bro. It's like, jeez, bro. Why break that to a kid like that, bro? You know? I still believe in the Easter Bunny, though. Yeah? Seriously.
Tell me more about it.
Okay, so... either my mom's a mastermind or the Easter Bunny's real, because I cannot think of a other way that this happened. My mom used to work overnight shifts at the hospital, and she used to come home like early in the morning or whatever, and she came home and she just went. It was Easter, and she just went straight to the shower, right? Because she just went straight into her room. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
And the doorbell rings, and I'm like my brothers and like, what, bro? Like we're freaking out. Open up the door, bro. 3 Easter baskets sitting there, bro. And I know it sounds like, okay, she probably just jumped out the window, blah blah blah. But it's like, bro, come on now, bro.
There's only one logical conclusion.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. I believe in the spirits. Of
Yeah.
them. I still believe in Christmas spirit, Santa spirit, the whole nine, bro.
For sure.
For sure.
I think it's fun being on the other end of like the Santa Claus thing.
Very fun.
Having like younger cousins. Now I have a niece. Like
Right.
it's cool to like provide that experience now.
Right. Elf on a shelf.
Yeah.
You know.
Also,
really
like
believe that.
I used to like, I was really into Santa Claus. I used to write like letters and stuff, and
So cute, dude.
and my Santa, air quotes, Santa would write back and leave it for me.
For real?
Yeah. Turns out it's been my dad the entire time, and somehow my parents have kept them. And my dad has very distinct handwriting.
Yeah.
Did not change it at all for Santa. I'm like, how did I not put 2 and 2 together?
They both went to the same school.
They're good friends.
Right. I knew the Tooth Fairy was fake when I got freaking like Darth Vader cookies one time. I was like, what? I was like, bro.
Here's the thing
Stuck
that
on his
I
store.
realized the Tooth Fairy was fake was when my rich cousin got $20 when I got 2.
You know what I'm saying, bro.
Like, come
Right.
on.
That's why Christmas is a little like sketchy because it's
Yeah.
like my badass little cousin just got a huge box full of gifts, and you know I got what I thought was an iPod, but actually a deck of High School Musical cars, and it's like there's no way, bro. I was good all year long, bro. It's like,
Not good enough, I guess.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. No.
It's
My little
crazy.
cousin used to just get like, he used to get like a card and stuff from Santa and all that. I'm like, okay, he wasn't that good.
Oh man, that's insane. But yeah. So we'll wrap it up here for now.
Yeah, this has been a long conversation.
Start off with Mac
But-
Miller, ended up with Christmas cards, bro. I feel like that's
That's
solid.
just the natural flow of conversation right
Facts,
there.
bro. Well, thank you guys for tuning in
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
to the Kiddie Pool Room. Once again, my guest, Chris,
Yeah.
and the producer, Reese.
Peace.
For more information, go to Daytona State College at Music Production Program. Visit daytonastate.edu and search music production. That's daytonastate.edu and search music production. Thank you guys again.
Thanks.